Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Jay Works, the host of Street Savvy. Thank you, folks, for joining us on a great moment today. We got a great topic. We got some real good things we were announcing. And I met some real great people yesterday evening at the nightclub Taste of Brooklyn here in upstate New York in the Valley. And also, yours truly is going on tour starting 11th. We're going to do all upstate New York's Funkin' Waffles. We bringing the podcast to the Funkin' Waffles of upstate New York and perhaps in the tri-state area coming your way. Remember, starting April 11th, Street Savvy, the podcast with yours truly, and probably with definitely some special guests on the show. And we would like for you guys to definitely tune in and learn out more information on what city near you we're gonna be coming through. All the content will be written and production and produced by Mwa of J Works Entertainment, which is me, J Works, and whoever the other writers will be on the show, it'll be written by them. All the material, hopefully, of course, allegedly, however you want to see it. But today we got a good show for you. What's laid out on the topics, folks? The topic today is the black and brown community over their heads. How are we shunning each other in the public eye and the social media attack on each other? With all this propaganda, when they hear something come out, allegedly, about our local heroes or superstars or politicians, we are easy to jump ship or not say anything about our friends or about these people. We done bought their music. We done brought them into our homes. We done loved them for several years, 20, 30 years or more. And when we hear propaganda or innuendos about them, we sort of sweep them right up under the rug. We step right on them, ride the bus right over them. Our black and brown community hurting each other with that. Let's talk about that and let's get it right. You want to straighten this mic up? Technicals just need to be in front of me. Need to over this camera. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. That's my technical advisor, Mr. Works. How you doing, sir? I'll give you that piece of paper right there. Okay, I met these two beautiful young ladies last night, right? They got a podcast going on. They're from Syracuse, New York, and they was out there on the patio. There was live streaming on Facebook Live, and they said they use Facebook Live as a platform, and they had some really nice topics, and I chimed in and was a moderator on some of them. At Taste of Brooklyn last night. The one young lady name she go by Patino on Facebook, and another young lady named is Niche. She's also one of the co-players on a podcast, Hot Commodity. Their podcast is called Hot Commodity, and for community topics, as far as clubs and business. They two young ladies. They want to broaden their horizon. They want to go out and ostracize what's going on in the community, and they want to be able to speak about it. Women empowerment, equality for women as well. And I told them both, hey, listen, I'm willing to help. I'm willing to come on their live session, and I hope they get to come on the podcast with me, Jay Works, and the times in the near future, because I like to see my sisters and brothers get ahead. Anyone of that nature, black, brown, white, Puerto Rican, Italian, you name it. If there's something I can do to help you on these type of platforms, I will. I can reach out a hand and connect you with someone, I will. I like to see people just get further in life. And this is a business you can't just walk through. So, Patino and Niche, success. With your podcast, success. Get all the great topics. Talk about all the hot things that's trending, and talk about yourselves and be strongly committed on what you're speaking on, especially in the community, because there's young girls and boys who looking at what you're doing. I spoke to Patino. She's a female, and that's her Facebook name. Just several minutes ago, we spoke on the phone, and she says she has 2 young children. She's a happy mom. She works every day. She's going on a shift today, 7 to 7. And the podcast thing is something she wanted to venture to. And I told her, just keep going. Make sure you have something to talk about, something you want to talk about, something you want to be knowledgeable for. You want to be recognized for, and that sorts of limelight. And she said, yes, we willing and ready to talk about a lot of things that affect our community. And I said, honey, I would definitely help you guys with it. That's a great thing. That's a great thing. Hot commodities. Gotcha. Okay. In other news, the NBA playoffs are winding down, folks. And it looks like the West is in a free fall for the top seed in the West. You got up top, you got Denver, and you got OKC. And the rest of the teams behind them are like crabs jumping out the bucket. But LA is coming on strong. Phoenix is doing their little work there. And those guys out in Southern California. Yes. Sacramento Kings, they doing work. So a lot of teams out west is trying to pick their way through, and the West is bogged down. The top 2 teams are fighting each other. OKC as well. And then you got the 10th seed, which will be those guys out in Golden State. You can't count them out. And the 9th seed will be LA. You definitely can't count them out. They won 12 out of the last 13 games. They fighting real hard. The East, which is my Celtics, my Boston Celtics, they got it bogged down. The East is definitely where they want to be. Boston's definitely number 1. Milwaukee's number 2. New York is fighting for number 3 seed. Last time I looked, and then it goes down the line. So we got great teams all around the league, and it's crunch time. By next week, we'll know where your team is placed in the playoffs. And the top 2 teams looking at Boston, and I think Denver's going to take over number 1 seed because OKC ain't going to lay down either. So it's a big fight. We'll check out for that. And NFL, the draft. NFL draft is coming up. They got some great quarterbacks coming out. They said about a good 6. And then it's get your pickings on. My team, the Dallas Cowboys, we need a little bit. We need some offensive line because one just retired and is getting old. The line is getting old, and one just went to the JET Jets. So we got to do some with that, and we got to get some running backs back there. Hopefully they sign Zeke again and draft the 9th draft. Dallas is good for the draft. They always built the teams on the draft, so we'll see when that comes around, folks. In my face, I got sitting here. In other news, it's child support. Child support has always been a thorn in my keister. Not because I'm a daddy, but I'm really a father. And at times, I didn't pay attention to paying these folks because I always took care of my kids no matter what, when, where, how. Those bills kept adding up. The child support payments kept adding up. And now today, as a middle-aged man, they are really stabbing me. As it hampers the way I live, it hampers the way I want to do things in life, period. Child support is something that you don't want a part of, folks. And a lot of our guys out there, a lot of us guys, including one of them, made those mistakes back in the day, not paying those early bills. I'm in arrears up to my neck. And they have taken a very advantage of my life and situational. In times I didn't work, I wasn't healthy to work over the years. It adds up. And penalty fees and things of that nature. I'm fighting as we speak today. So guys, if you out there and you a father first, take care of your business. Child support is not a part of the business. Trust me, it's an entity that the government makes men pay more. Pay more for their well-being and their welfare of their children. But it shouldn't be. No one should make you take care of your child or pay any financial entities for your children. TLC as well. And if you don't want that, stay in their lives every day, all day. Yes. And I got a little note here. It says, what percentage of a man pays child support in the U.S.? Wow. The percentages is astronomical. Whoa. It's a huge number. And then it says, what is the child support rate in the United States? That's crazy. How many children are on child support in the United States? What percentage of fathers get custody in the United States? These are questions they have online for you. Right now, since May 14th of 2020, $33.7 billion in child support was owed during the years of 2015, and the average amount of child support due was $5,000 per year, $5,760 per year. That's a lot of goddamn money. In the billions. That's a lot of money. And a lot of that's penalties and fees, folks. That's not actual cash. That's not actually weekly or monthly payouts or payments to a mother or to whoever entity that has custody of the child at that point, or father. Those astronomical numbers, I think there needs to be something done to that. I'm going to stay on top of this child support thing because I'm a part of it. My kids, I got a son, does the same thing. You know? Definitely. All right, folks, let's get to the topic. Start that. Today, the topic is the black and brown community a part of the lynching of our daily stars, superstars, NBA, WNBA, NFL, movie stars, hip-hop moguls, especially as Diddy, Michael Jackson, Mike Tyson, this the latest guy, Kanye West. Are we part of the lynching of these guys' careers? Bill Cosby is one of them as well. And R. Kelly. Are the black and brown community a part of the lynching before the lynching gets taken in the courtroom? Are our community a part of the lynching of fabrication, innuendos allegedly? Wrong or right, black and brown community, we are witch hunting our people. For instance, you got Curtis 50 Cent Jackson allegedly pulls out no stops when it comes to Diddy. Alleged videos, alleged pictures, alleged conversations. He stayed capping on him. He stayed being petty. He stayed being a huge petty fan of Pete Diddy's. He's throwing the guy up on the bus several occasions on his, online channels or some of these podcasts, and especially the Breakfast Club. He has been overwhelmed saying, hey, Pete Diddy's gay. He got gay tendencies. He says on one line, allegedly, Pete Diddy offered to buy him some clothes. He said he wanted to knock him out, allegedly. He said he wanted to harm him for doing that. And there's a lot of situations. I didn't know it was like that, but it's out of this man's mouth. Is there situations allegedly like that with us hurting people like 50 Cent? I'm not 50, excuse me. Sean Pete Diddy Combs. And, it's situations, again, Bill Cosby, Michael Jackson, Mike Tyson. I've been seeing the stories. I've been seeing the backlashes. I was just listening to Uncle Luke today on a podcast, and he was saying how a lot of our big wigs, a lot of these big stars, bite the hands that feed you. Remember the old saying that your mother said, never bite the hands that feed you? And he went to explain, this Uncle Luke of the famed group, Two Live Crew. Good messenger, always nods to, I love Uncle Luke, I love what he's doing down in Florida, Miami, I love what he's doing for his community, and I love what his wife doing as a sport agent, and things of that nature. But what he said was, Pete Diddy and other artists, which is Kanye West, he didn't say too many names, he says, when you go against these people who don't put you on these platforms, who don't put you in these videos, don't put you on TV, don't give you these millions of dollars, done made these big wigs with you, as far as movie deals, TV deals, liquor deals, sneaker deals, and you start going against them. They have power people with them. For instance, stockholders, major stockholders, is up to billions of dollars behind the product they involved you with, you promoted, you drunk, you adventured with, and then you're going against. So you're going against major people. So in between those major people is judges, lawyers, senators, mayors, Supreme Court, Circuit Court, and it goes into politics real quick. And one hand wash the other. And so suing these big wigs or going against these big domino type people, the innuendo starts coming out. Your dirty laundry. Good, the bad, the ugly, and lies. Quickly, because you don't win against them people taking $250 million weekly, and now you starting to sue them and hurt them. There's only one you that they put there. All of these people put you there, and all those people will take you down. And that's what's happening. And then you got the people, the public eye, which is us, the media, the infomedia, the new podcast world media, the underground. We start shutting, we start believing it. We start believing these innuendos. Oh, he bit him on the back, or he kissed him in the mouth, or he did this, or he drugged her. We start believing it. We had a fight in the club and he kicked this one, he shot that one. We start believing all this and we brings it out there. We start saying, oh, that's not right. He ain't right. He need to get out. He need to get out. He need this. He is that. I think he was. He never smiled at me. He never gave me a handshake. He never gave me a small print. He never gave me, things like autographs or a picture. Or she never talked to me. She's snotty. You had the Oprah situation. There's a lot going on with Taraji P. Talking about the movie. The movie was no good. It got treated not good on the set. Things was really cheap, allegedly. Now Oprah suing her for $100 million. The Cat Williams saga, him always talking about the people, but never talking about the master. People put the mastermind plan together. Things of that nature. It's a lot of what we doing, black folk, is not right. I don't care if you like it, you disagree with me, you disagree with Puffy, whoever, and I'm not agreeing, good or bad. If Puffy wrong, he's wrong. If he's right, he's right. But it's none of our business what goes on in another man's bedroom. And I've been in tune to watching Pete Diddy and all the moves he ever made in the public eye, just like you have probably the last 30-something years. 29, 27 years. Never seen none of it in the public eye. None of you guys never seen it either. And you notice, Pete Diddy recently, I know it's a clip they show. They've been showing with him, Jay-Z, Meek Mills, a lot of billionaires, billionaire parties Pete Diddy's been having. And what people are using the meme of is allegedly saying, hey, where's his friends now? Why ain't those guys holding the glass up with him and talking and doing speeches with him, coming out to speak on his behalf? Because those same people was put on the same pedestal by these billionaire friends. They marketed, they performed, they business partnered with these same people who shunning Diddy right now, or not, allegedly. But they know friends whose partnerships with Diddy or politics who's running in the same city. Same Congress, same constituents. They can't put a touch on it. They got to do brothership and solidarity. Now, is that wrong or right? Who am I to say? But if you're a friend of mine, you're a friend of mine. I don't expect my friends to jump out the window when the public is shunning me without the court system. But I expect you to defend me at with all costs. I expect you to defend my family and me. If you ain't never seen these allegations, come on and say it. I totally respect that. And I respect if you don't say nothing because I know what it is. I get it. You don't want your name in no hoopla. You don't want to be dragged in my mess or my dirty laundry. Well, black folks, you are part of these mess and these dirty laundry innuendos coming out. allegedly, we have shunned our folks, our black men and women, time and time again. You don't see no other race doing it. No Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Chinese, Japanese. We the only race. When our folks get down, we kick them. We beat them. Now you got small-time producers allegedly coming out saying, hey, Diddy done did this to me. Diddy did that to me when I was drunk. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of these producers and so-called upcoming artists who wanted to get on at any cost, they've been around and seen some wild stuff in their life or at a party. They accepted it. Why didn't you same people who's talking now talk then? Say, no, I ain't going to that party. Because people who's at those parties in the beginning left early. And these are all black folk. These are all black men and women who saying all of this. And some of the whites sit back too, like, hey, I was around that, but I ain't saying out, he ain't did it to me. Well, I never seen that. Because a lot of them not saying he did it because some people get shunned for that. The new word is, I never seen it. And that's got to be the fact. Or he never did it around me. There's nothing wrong with saying that. Because a lot of us got skeletons in our closet that's not in the public eye or is in the public eye. It don't need for our black men and women, especially, help this man get drained on everything he ever did in his life in the public eye. Gets a black eye, gets a scar. Wrong or right, but we will never know the truth. And you got the Cat Williams of the world, the 50 Cents of the world, and other folks love to do it. Love to do it. Truth or not, I'm just not with that part. I'm not against them. But what they bring into the table, speaking about our people, I'm not with that. I don't upheld none of these platforms and put none of that information out. Good or bad, that's none of my business. But what's done in the dark shall come in the light. And that's the truth. It's the God's given truth, folks. And we may not like it. We may not respect it. But the truth, and it's fact. And to you, Sean P. Diddy Combs, my brother, we may not know each other personally. We may have been in passing on a new edition signing up in Boston at the club on Tremont Street, or any of those big talent shows, or you coming to town with Bad Boy. You doing a joint venture with Michael Bivins when it came to making the band and all that. My brother, before that, when you dancing with Father MC, you been a dancer, you throwing them big parties. I don't know none of that. Heard of it, been around it. But the good or the bad, bro, whatever you have done, only God knows, only you know. Period. If you're out there hurting people, it's going to come to light. If you ain't hurting nobody, it's going to come to light. Stand on your own 2 feet. Put 10 toes on it. Stand on it, P. Diddy. That's my words to you. America, my last words are subscribe, like, and share. And make sure you mind your business. Because your business and my business is not show business. Comprende? Have a good night, America. Tonight at 8 p.m., we got a greater show, a greater commentator by yours truly, Jay Works, Street Savvy, the podcast. Check it out. Tonight, 8 p.m., we got some real good stuff coming out tonight, and you guys will want to hear it. This podcast is getting elite, and we doing it by you guys. Keep tuning in. So keep tuning in, my TikTokers, my YouTubers, my Facebookers, and my IG partners. Keep on. We are working almost 200 shows since November 15th of 2023, folks. And let's get PD Code Clothing Apparel and Leo season off the ground. Let's get it off the porch. Let's get it into your homes, folks. Let's get it into these networks. Let's get these artists and these ball players wearing PD Code Leo season. Getting this brand up. Trust me, it's going to happen. Because you guys are going to help. God bless. Make sure you stay tuned tonight, 8 p.m. YouTube TV, Facebook TV, you name it, Facebook Live, IG Live, and definitely TikTok. Good to see you, folks. Hope to see you later.